Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel into a weekly reading vlog, but a little bit different. It's like a staycation vlog. Yes, I have my sunglasses and my regular glasses on right now. I'm actually getting ready here in the next 15-20 minutes to head to the airport to pick up my sister. And yeah, so we're starting this vlog. I have not worked. That's a lie. I worked for an hour today, but I was technically supposed to be off all day. I'm just being nice and logging in to help people. And I just got back from little man's 15-month checkup. That went well. No major concern. I was slightly concerned about his speech because he doesn't say a ton of words. And he doesn't say anything on command. When we try and get him to say mama, he'll say dada. But he'll come into the kitchen if I'm in there and he'll say mama. And he says dada, he'll say hi, he'll say want. He'll go want. And he says no. He says no more by shaking his head than by actually saying it, but he has said it before. And he says it more and more frequently, but the doctor was no, normally there's a big language explosion somewhere between 18 months and 2 years. So we aren't normally concerned until after that point. So yeah, he is in the 90th percentile for weight and the 75th percentile for height. And that's where he's been, even before he was born. He's always been above the 50th percentile. I think there was one appointment, I don't remember which one, but I think there was one appointment where he was the 50th percentile. One appointment after he was born. Maybe it was either 3 months or 6 months or whatever, somewhere around there. And then he's been 70th or above since then, and I don't know where he gets it from. Whatever. Yeah, so this week, we don't have anything super firm planned. I think right now we're tentatively going to attempt to go to the zoo on Friday. The zoo here in Connecticut, you do have to pre-purchase your tickets. We're just kind of trying to figure out what day is going to work best because John was supposed to take Thursday and Friday off as well from work, and it was all looking good. And then his team, so he's the leader of this he's the head of this department, the supervisor of this department, but the department is literally just him and two other people. They're full-time. They get help from other people, and one of those people just tested positive for COVID, so can't come into work for 5 days. So John doesn't think he can take 2 full days off, even though we've had this plan for a while. But he's going to try and leave early on Friday so that we can go to the zoo. Then I have a couple things I want to do with my sister, for the channel. So I don't want to say much about that. And then I know my sister wants to set foot at a beach. The water will be way too cold to go in this early. It's really cold this early in the in the spring and summer, but we're not going to go swimming. But she's I want to go to the beach. And so John's mom lives on a coastal town. So I think we're going to try and go there on Saturday, because Saturday is supposed to be warm. I think 90 was the last temperature I saw. So we might go visit John's mom on Saturday. Both of John's parents were supposed to try and come to the zoo with us, but John's dad has like a dentist appointment that he can't reschedule, and John's mom now has to get worked on her car. So they both are like, oh, like let's try and get together while your sister's here. And I don't know how that like, well, I don't know like what's all going to like go down, but that's kind of what's going on. Like my sister, I'm just going to ramble on for a little bit. My sister has only ever been here. She's been here 1, 2, 3. I think this will be her 4th trip out here. So she came out, her first trip out here was actually when John and I got engaged. But it was in March, but it was like cold that trip. Then she came out in I don't know, like 18 months later for our wedding, but we didn't really do anything, so it was like all wedding stuff. Then she came out in November and it was cold. Hey dude, go shower. John just got done mowing the lawn. Well, he's not done, but he's stopped for now. Then she came out in November and it was like kind of cold. And so this is like the first time she's going to be out here when it's like decent weather and like we can kind of do more like fun stuff. Because like when she was here for our wedding, like the weather was really nice. We got married early October 5th. So the weather was like really nice. It wasn't like super hot, wasn't super cold, but we were like doing all of like the last minute stuff with like a wedding and yeah. So yeah, that will be fun. So what I am reading this week, or will be trying to stay up on reading, first is, as always, Julia. I'm like 2/3 of the way done, and I need to finish this I don't need to. I want to finish this while my sister is here because I want to let her borrow it. Because she also is a Julia Child fan. Then I am reading Unseen City by Amy Sheeran. This is from my work book club. I'm 80 pages into it. It's interesting. I'm not hating it. It's not like my favorite thing ever, but like basically you follow Meg. She is a librarian in New York City. And she works in it's not like she works at like the New York Public Library. She looks like a small like a smaller library in New York City. And she is convinced that her sister's ghost, so her sister died like 10 years earlier. She's convinced that like her sister's ghost is with her. And then she, like this patron of the library comes in wanting to do some like learn more about the house that his father owns because they're having a hard time. Like they've turned this house into like apartments and his father is having a hard time like keeping tenants in the first floor apartment, and they're trying to like figure out why, because like they haven't really been given a reason, but like no one ever lasts like longer than a year, and they're possibly going to sell this building, but they want to know like what's going on. And so Meg is like kind of like becomes intrigued as to like what's going on. So like that's the main story, but you also get these like chapters kind of like thrown in there where we're going like back in time to like, I don't know, it seems like it might be like around the Civil War. I don't know. And you're following this orphan whose name we don't know. She's like, she lives at this orphanage in Manhattan, I think, or like outside of Manhattan. And there's like a riot and these people set the orphanage on fire. They like, no one's harmed in like the fire or whatever. And this girl ends up getting like placed with this family. They like adopt her and they live in like what is now Brooklyn, but like it's not Brooklyn at the time. I don't know who this girl is. We don't know her name. Like we don't know how she ties into this. I'm assuming that she's going to have something to do with the house that this guy is like trying to like learn more about, but we don't know for sure. So that's that. Then I have read the prologue of Warbreaker. I'm doing a buddy read of this with a few different people. So I'm going to try my hardest to stay on top of that. I think I need to read through chapter 4 by Thursday, which shouldn't be too difficult. I just have to stay on top of that. And then I'm so excited. I finished an audiobook yesterday, as you will have seen in last week's vlog. And I was like, oh, what am I going to listen to next? Like, I don't know. So typically what I do is I just open my Libby app and I just scroll through what's available and kind of find something, preferably something that I own, that's available. And I like end up listening to that. And I found a book that is on my list of books to read in 2022. And I was apprehensive about reading it physically, but I was like, I don't want to pay for the audiobook when I already paid for the hardcover of this. But there's no way I will ever get this. Like, it'll take forever for me to like get it through Libby. And it happened to just be available. And that is the audiobook of A Promised Land by Barack Obama. So I have like 20 days to listen to as much as I can of it before I most likely have to return the audiobook. So yeah, I'm excited because I think audiobook will be easier, and I'm pretty sure that Barack Obama narrates his audiobook too. So I'm probably going to listen to that on the drive up to the airport. So anyways, I've been rambling on for 11 and a half minutes. I don't want this vlog to be insanely long. So John's in the shower. Once he's done, I am going to head out because I am going to stop at the liquor store to get some wine for us to drink tonight. And then I'll be on my way to get my sister. So I will see you later with my sister in tow. Hey friends, it's me and Ashley. It is Friday morning. It's like 10 o'clock. Little man is sleeping, and we are getting ready to go to the zoo when John gets home in like a couple of hours. So this week, what have we done, Ashley?
Let's see. We went to the park on Wednesday. I came in on Tuesday. Then yesterday we went to the kids museum with little man.
Yeah. I'll insert some clips from the park and the museum. The museum was really fun. It was like geared towards young kids, so it was like 7 and under. They have like a toddler room where adults are allowed in there, but like it's for kids 2 and under. So that was fun. I'm gonna sneeze. And then we like they have other rooms. There was like a space room, a farm, like a general store type thing. It was really fun.
There's a fishery, but that was a little too advanced.
Yeah, some of the rooms were like geared
Obviously.
more towards the like older set of kids 7 and under. Little man was like obsessed with this like basically Plinko board where you would stick these like
Plastic
fake eggs. So, yeah, then yesterday we also went to the used bookstore here in town. Got a few things. They're all in the other room, but I got a Christina Lauren. I got a couple of middle grades, and I got some book that like it's called like Death at the Vineyard or something.
Dark Vineyard?
I don't remember. Which possibly is part of a series, but I just picked it up because it said Vineyard in it. Ashley got
one book.
What book was it? The Ghost
Bride.
Oh, Ghost Bride. We got a couple board books for little man. We've been drinking a lot of wine. And yeah, we've been doing some reading. Ashley's like reading like a cozy mystery a day.
Yep.
She's starting on Port Danby, book 1, Marigolds and Murder. What do you think so far?
So far, pretty good. I'm on chapter 12.
So we might have another convert to the series. Let's see. You read Devil's Food Cake Murder.
Yep, Devil's Food Cake Murder on the plane on the way here.
Which is book something in the Hannah Swenson series.
I can't remember which one.
And then she read The Cure for What Ails You, which is book 5 in the Sloane Krause series. And now she's working on that. Oh, this bookmark is falling apart. And then I don't remember what I was going to say. I completely lost my train of thought. I already told you guys what books I'm reading, and I'm still working on all of those. Yeah, so...
I've also been introducing her to BookTok.
Oh, yeah, she's been... I've been trying to decide if I'm, like, wanting to start... Not start a TikTok, because I don't have time for that, but start exploring BookTok. But I also feel like I'm too old for that. I mean, I know I'm not. Like, there are people on BookTok that are older than me. But, I don't know. It's some newfangled app that those youngins are using or something like that. So, yeah. I think tomorrow we're going to do something... Tomorrow I have 2 things planned that are different video ideas, so I'm not going to necessarily talk about them right now. I need to do some editing tonight too, because I have like 3 videos to edit. So, yeah, I think we might drink more wine tonight. We've been doing, like, sticking with reds primarily so far. I actually tried some, like... gin cocktail thing.
It was pretty good.
It's something called, what is it? The brand's
On the Rocks is the name of the brand.
And it's like basically
premixed cocktails.
Yeah, premixed cocktails that you serve on the rocks because they're like really strong otherwise.
Yeah, they're basically just the alcohol. So if you don't serve them on the rocks, they're 40 proof.
So yeah, pretty strong. But we have a bottle of white, a bottle of rosé, and then I have, from when we went to Tennessee, I have a watermelon Moscato. So more summery. It's also supposed to be like 95 tomorrow and like 91 on Sunday. So that is definitely white wine drinking weather. It was like 50 something yesterday. So 50 something and rainy. Today it's supposed to be like mid 70s, feel like 80, and like partly sunny for the zoo, which I think will be good.
And meanwhile, where our mom is, they're getting a snowstorm.
Yeah. So yeah, just wanted to hop on, give you all an update. And like I said, I'll insert some clips at the different places we've gone to so far. And we'll be sure and take some clips at the zoo. So we will see you later. You know, there's a lot more fun things to do than go up and down the ramp.
It's like, I'm content. You like it? You like this place? Yeah, you can go up the stairs. Good job.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Today we are here with like a indie bookstore tour vlog thing. So we just got done at the first bookstore, which is called Books and Company. And it's a used bookstore. They had some like gifts and
some crafts,
yeah,
some local artisans,
things like that. Everything was like half price unless otherwise marked, like half the cover price. The cute thing is if you buy a book, you get to take a mystery book So Ashley has one and I have one. Ashley, first, what books did you get in there?
Let's see. I can't take too many because I have to actually fly home, so it needs to fit my suitcase. So first I got Etymology Icon. It's basically just a circular stroll through the hidden connections of the English language.
All right.
And then the second one is a cozy mystery called A Geek Girl's Guide to Murder.
Nice.
It's about a girl who works in tech and solves murder mysteries, and I work in tech.
Right. Now, what's your surprise book here?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Wow, this is actually...
Well wrapped.
It's really stiff. There we go.
I like the wrapping paper.
Yeah, but it was so hard. I think this is actually like...
Alright, let's see.
Oh, they're pages from books. They're like children's book pages.
Mine's not.
So, let's see.
Troilus and Cressida. By Geoffrey Chaucer.
Yeah.
So a classic.
Cool.
All right. So I got just a few books here. No big deal. I got 3 first books in Cozy Mystery series. So we have Well Read Then Dead by Terry Farley Morin, the first book in a Read 'em and Eat mystery. Then I hope I don't have this. Now I'm worried I might have this one already. Oh well, if I do, I'll just bring it back or something. Murder is Binding, the first in the new series, a Booktown mystery by Lorna Barrett. I really think I might have this now. Oh well.
I could always take it off your hands.
It's true. I can just give it to Ashley if I do have it. Then I have Buried in a Book, the first in the novel idea mystery by Lucy Arlington. Then I have Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. And then I got Circling the Sun by Paula McLean. She wrote The Paris Wife, which I really loved, but this is set in 1920s Kenya.
I forgot New Hampshire was a state.
All right, Ashley, I'm gonna hand this over to you so that I can open my mystery book here. I think this is such a cute idea. Okay, let's see. It is... Oh, it's a winner of the Pulitzer Prize, Less by Andra Shawn Greer. Who says you can't run away from your problems? You are a failed novelist about to turn 50. A wedding invitation arrives in the mail. Your boyfriend of the past 9 years is engaged to someone else. You can't say yes, it would be too awkward, and you can't say no, it would look like defeat. On your desk are invitations to half-baked literary events around the world. Question, how do you arrange to skip town? Answer, you accept them all. What could possibly go wrong? Thus begins an around-the-world in 80 days fantasia that will take the novelist Arthur Less to Mexico, Italy, Germany, Morocco, India, and Japan, and put thousands of miles between him and the plight he refuses to face. Welcome to the bestseller embraced by readers everywhere. A love story, a satire of the American abroad, a rumination on time and the human heart. Less shows a writer at the peak of his talents, raising the curtain on our shared comedy. Is this like a memoir?
I don't know, but it sounds really good.
Does. Interesting. And it won a Pulitzer Prize, so it has to be somewhat
probably
good.
Pretty good.
All right. So we are now headed from Hamden, Connecticut into New Haven, and we're like basically on like the line between Hamden and New Haven to go to another used bookstore called the Book Trader Cafe. So we will see you guys in a little bit. Oh,
bye.
Wait, yes. See you. Bye, Ashley. Hey everyone. So
Hi.
I started a video thinking we were going to do this like cool like bookstore tour of Connecticut, and as you can tell, because I'm working this into the regular vlog, we did not, because we ended up stopping at John's mom's house. What is going on with this? We ended up stopping at John's mom's house, and then we went to a vineyard. Well, okay, first we went to the beach, the shore, and
then we went to the vineyard.
Yeah, we like spent time because Ashley hasn't been to the Atlantic Ocean in 10 years.
Yeah, about 10 years. I live in Utah, by the way.
Yeah. So we went to the shore, which like here in Connecticut, it's just the Long Island Sound, but it's better than the Salt Lake, the Salt Lake.
The Salt Lake, which only has brine shrimp.
Hello. We're filming.
You don't know how to get home?
No, we're filming a vlog.
Oh.
That's my mother-in-law. So we ended up visiting John's mom, who you just saw, and Maria, and we went to a vineyard and had some wine, and it's now
maybe like 3 bottles of wine.
Exactly, 3 bottles of wine, and now it's almost 6 o'clock, and so we're not going to go to any of the bookstores. We just drank instead. And
which is very on brand for us.
Yeah.
Our other sister's not an alcoholic, we swear.
So now we're heading home. It is 5:45. We are heading home. And yeah, so we're gonna go home, see how John's doing with the little man. Ignore whatever's happening here. And yeah, so the one bookstore that we went to,
at least we got books there.
We did get books there. We didn't go to the New Haven bookstore because we couldn't find a parking spot, and I didn't want to search New Haven for a parking spot. So then we came here, and then we ended up getting wine instead of books. Which, like, if I'm not going to get books, I would. I'm
wine
happy.
Is a great second.
Yes, wine is a great second. So we got wine instead of books, but we also got books, just not as many books, which is probably better for my budget,
and probably better for my suitcase going on the plane.
Yeah. So wine instead of books. I mean, wine and books are like on par for me. Like they're the same. So now we had to just get home, and yeah. So we will probably end up drinking more a little bit later, but for now we have to get home and see John and go from there. So bye. Hey everyone, it is Sunday night. It's like 9 o'clock ish, I think, and it is currently thunderstorming. We just finished watching the Friends, 3 episode,
the one with Ross's wedding.
Yeah, Ross and Emily's wedding. But because it's thunderstorming, we decided to pop some popcorn and read some cozy mysteries, drink some wine. So Ashley, what cozy mystery are you reading?
I am reading the Flower Shop series, the Port Danby Cozy Mysteries. I'm on the second one, Carnations and Chaos.
Which one? What happens in this one? Let me see.
The food blog.
Right. The food blog. Okay. And I am going to start Chilled to the Cone, which is number something in the Bake Shop Mystery series, because I'm pretty sure I'm DNFing the book for my workbook club. And I want to read a cozy because I always want to read a cozy.
Do you want to mention our new business idea?
No, that'll come later. But just know we have an idea, a business idea that if it comes to fruition, Ashley has to check on some things. I'm all like gung-ho for it. There could be a potential business sprouting between us.
And possibly our mom.
Yeah.
Maybe we can rope our final sister in on it too.
So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, if it all works out. We were out, we went grocery shopping. Well, sort of. We went to Target and Home Goods and Goodwill, and we had a brainstorm session while we were out and about. I picked up some books at Goodwill, which kind of helped solidify that idea, and we're gonna see what happens. So stay tuned. Anyways, so we're gonna do some cozy mystery reading during this thunderstorm, and drink some wine, eat some popcorn, read some cozies. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, it is Monday afternoon. Ashley and I just filmed a little like chatty video, which I don't know what you're gonna see first. So I have 2 other videos from like before Ashley got here that I still need to fill or edit. So we've got a little bit of a backlog here. Little man is down for his afternoon nap. We are probably going to get some more reading done. So, we'll give you, because Ashley needs to pack. So we're going to let Ashley do a little, this is what I read update.
So,
on vacation.
So far on vacation, I've only read cozies. I finished Devil's Food Cake Murder. Finished up the official Sloane Krause with the Cure for What Ails You. And then I started a new series that Tara introduced me to, which I'm sure you're familiar with from her channel. I got 2 of them done, about halfway through the 3rd. So
yeah,
for a week that was also spent at the zoo and the park and
museum,
a vineyard, I think I got quite a bit of reading done.
I haven't finished anything. I've started a bunch of stuff. I did decide, I briefly mentioned yesterday, I'm going to DNF Unseen City. It's the book that I'm supposed to... It's the book I'm supposed to have read for my workbook club by this coming Wednesday. And it's not that I'm hating it, I'm just really not invested in it. Like, I couldn't care less really what happens. And reading books like that, it's almost, to me, worse
than just hating it.
Because then I can hate read a book, which I've done before. But this, I'm like, I'm not like
with Love in the Time of Cholera, honestly.
Yeah, like,
I really hated that
I'm
book.
just not really invested in it, so I don't feel like picking it up. And yeah, I'm 100 pages in, so I gave it like a fair shot. So I think I'm just going to
failed to capture your interest after
I mean, it's
chapters.
not like it's not like horrible. Like I don't know. I'm just not like enthralled by it, I guess. So so I'm DNFing that. Probably tomorrow when I like officially wrap this up, I'll let you know how far I got and everything else. But that's like the biggest development in my reading is DNFing that. We don't really have anything planned today. Shroud's like napping back there.
Yeah. I just packed my bags because I leave early tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm. We have to leave here at like 5 in the morning to take her to the airport. And I'm back to work tomorrow, which sucks. But alas, such is life.
At least the storm is no longer coming in. I got some notifications that my flight might be canceled.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of all we've got going on now. So I think we're gonna do some reading, probably drink a little bit more wine. We have a couple like partial bottles that we have to finish so that I can give you the
official tally.
Yeah, the official tally, and add it as like my thumbnail or something. All the bottles, we've saved all of the bottles. I even pulled one out of the recycle to save so I could show you how much wine we drank. And then
minus what we had at the vineyard because we couldn't keep those.
Then I can't drink until my birthday after Ashley leaves, which is a self-imposed rule that I'm giving myself. But
are you gonna tell John so we can hold you to it?
I probably should. Because, so it is May 23rd today?
Yes.
May 23rd today. My birthday is June 16th.
So it's just like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's like 3 weeks from Thursday. Because I know my birthday's on a Thursday. So 3 weeks from Thursday. We'll see how successful I am because I'm at some point probably going to end up hanging out with John's parents, and that always means wine. And if I don't drink with them, they will assume that I'm pregnant, which I'm not. He is definitely awake.
He's talking to himself, or the ghost that lives in his room.
Yeah. Anyways, so we will try and do one more clip with Ashley before she leaves, but that's all for now. Hey everyone, it is now Wednesday. Just wanted to hop on, wrap up the vlog. Ashley left yesterday morning. She is back home in Utah, back to work today. I went back to work yesterday, but yesterday morning, since we had to wake up so early, I got back home with like an hour left before I had to clock in for work. And I did end up finishing, as always, Julia. So I can send this out to Ash. I have some other stuff I have to mail to her and our other sister, just so that wouldn't fit in Ashley's suitcase. So that is done. And I also wanted to show you guys all of the liquor consumed at our house. Not consumed at vineyards or out anywhere else. But we have a bottle of Montepulciano, a bottle of Watermelon Moscato. This was, I purchased this when we went to Tennessee last year. A bottle of Rosé, a bottle of Zinfandel, a bottle of a white blend, a bottle of Malbec, a bottle of Cab, a bottle of Chianti, and this bottle of On the Rocks premium cocktail mix. It was like a gin something. This was all Ashley. I didn't even try it. But we went through 2, 4, 6, 8 bottles of wine, 1 bottle of this. We had a little bit of help from John. He had a few glasses. And then that does not count the wines that we had at the vineyard that we went to on Saturday. So, I mean, we made some pretty decent work of our wine collection here. So now I'm on a wine break until my birthday. So yeah, there it all is. So anyways, how was your week? How's your week going? All of that stuff. Let me know down below. That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.